Basically, this session is for you.
But this session is all about you. Please make Rob very welcome.
And spend this time exclusively thinking about the number one most important thing in your world. And that, of course, is you. Put your right hand out. Now give that person beside you a big pat on the back and say, "Bad luck, buddy." Go on. You're right. Yeah. Because if there's one recurrent thing that I've observed in the last 25 years in this business, is that most of us honestly and truly believe that it could never ever happen to me.
Totally awesome. Do yourself a favour.
But without doubt, the number one learning from working with those people was that the really successful ones were not the ones who made grandiose change. The really successful ones were the ones who made small changes and they kept doing it. If we're doing that, we tend to be more effective, both personally and professionally. And in really simple terms, we can put a whole lot more into life, get a whole bunch more out of it. This time, think about what are the important things in your life that you've been putting off until tomorrow.
I wanted a motivational speaker that would really give something back to the people at the conference, and I came across Rob and he was brilliant.
Did you expect to do that today?
Yeah.
Hands up all the Grey Peters, please. Put them up nice and high, yeah. Do it. Turn around and have a look at the person beside you. Have a look at them. And ask this question, is that the fresh young look of a 6-year-old? Yeah. Gareth, you're not going to get an easier takeaway from this conference. Okay? Once a month, put your hand in your pants. Got the look, he probably does it anyway. Big hands. You know what they say about big hands? Yeah. If you find
I think it's a great way to start a conference, bringing people together, and he certainly had the knack of involving us all while presenting things that we really need to hear.
It's because every single one of you 200 people here today, with the investment of a tiny amount of time, can achieve all of those goals within the next 48 hours, yet you just could save your life. Time and astute decision making, invest strongly and invest wisely, because I'm absolutely certain the benefit return for you will be far greater than any superannuation policy that you get yourselves.
I don't normally walk away from these kind of things and want to make changes, but I do, and I'm going to.
But no matter how busy our life is, the buck always finishes with us. Some of you will need to go home and cook tea for 2 or 3 kids. Some of you might be going to do tertiary studies. Some of you might be athletes. Some of you might be catching an aeroplane. We need to answer the can I question in the context of ourselves. And when we do that, what that actually means is we're making the goals fit our lifestyle rather than turning our lifestyle upside down to fit the goal.
Rob was absolutely fantastic. There were just literally dozens of ways to improve your health, and all of them were really simple, really practical, some for men, some for women, most for everyone. I would highly recommend him to talk to any audience.
And if you take the time to look after this thing, it is without doubt your number one asset. You will very simply get back in return huge amounts of quality of life. It's out there for the taking. Go and enjoy it.
So yeah, it was great. Recommend it to everybody.